like Granny Smith apples, Abby?
I do. My favorite kind of apple.
Mine too.
They're the best. They're so tart. They're so crispy. I don't want one of those nasty ass mushy yellow ones. You know what I mean? Oh hell yeah, dude. Oh hell yeah, dude. Raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. Honestly, I feel like it's strawberries for me. Strawberries for me.
Oh yeah.
Raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. Honestly, I feel like it's strawberries for me. Strawberries for me.
Oh yeah.
Raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. Honestly, I feel like it's strawberries for me. Strawberries for me.
Hello, gamers. We are gonna get started in no time. Crunch Slam chest here. I think I might pump up some seltzer. I made none yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Save my teeth, but you know what? I need the bubbles. Ooh. Also, I made a bunch of pottery, a bunch of batch pottery. I'll show y'all. It keeps tinkling. It makes me so happy. Yeah, you have to let you know. Great. We are gonna freaking blow up their spot. Anyway, I'm gonna tweet this out. Then I'm gonna come back and get going. See you soon.
Strawberries for me.
Oh yeah.
Raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. Honestly, I feel like it's strawberries for me. Strawberries for me.
Okay, gamers, we're getting started. Ready? Tater Tot? You coming up, buddy? Okay, he's running free. He's running free. What can I say? He's running free. Anyway, hello, gamers. Sorry, I'm getting my headphones figured out. How's everybody doing? You have a nice day. Hi, Tater Tot. Tater, you're so ready to bolt and to run. Come up or don't. You're so funny. He's so funny. Anyway, how are we all doing? Well, I hope the answer is well. Anyway, do you guys want to see my pottery-rated batch pottery? I feel like I've kind of showed off mugs like this before. Look, here's a little pair. Hey, Tater Tot. Here's Tater Tot. No, okay, fine. Here's a pair. Wow, pottery. And then here's a pair. And I just gave two to my friend Zoe, which is why I was late to start. Look at that. Look at that. Mugs. Mugs. Anyway, it makes me really happy. And I think they turned out pretty well. And I've already given a couple away, and people seem to really enjoy them as gifts. And that feels good to me. It's nice to be able to give someone a gift that you didn't really have to pay for. Hi, Tater. Hi, buddy. Let's come up. Oh, here we go. My handsome boy. My small prince. Those are very deep ashtrays, if you want them to be. I know. Eventually, well, no, probably not. Everyone keeps wanting me to sell stuff. I'm trying very hard not to monetize all of my hobbies. But perhaps eventually I'll be like, oh, I got leftover stuff. And I'll sell it online. I'd probably just follow me on Instagram. I'd probably just do it there in like Instagram stories. Because I'm lazy. Anyway, Tater Tot, you were standing on me in a way that does not seem comfortable. Right, bud? I love you so much. You're small, and you're cute, and you're so warm and so soft. I don't think he realizes how much fun it is to just touch the little man. Does he enjoy being pet? I think so. You get annoyed that I touch you all the time, Tater Tot? I say that, and then he, like, is always rubbing on me, and he's stomping all over me. So you know what? It's a freaking two-way street. Tater Tot, if you sit on my tiny Coke, I will spank your boppum. I don't condone spanking, but my aunt used to always say spank your boppum. And I find it very sweet. Tater Tot, please. Please don't hurt me. Tater. I was gonna finish off my Coke, so. I'm tempted to sell my crochet, but the time it takes, I don't think anybody willing to pay a living wage for work. Yeah, that's sort of exactly it. And people online really love to, like, lowball you with prices. I think what I would do is I would make stuff for me, as in, like, make it for the act of making it. And then if I didn't want to give it to people, I would just be like, here's the price. Take it or don't.
No snitching. I spent most of today making Christmas cookies instead of working from home.
That sounds great. What kind of cookies? And also, thank you, Lazy Piranha. Dang, I want some Christmas cookies. My pots just made a little tinkly noise. When they come out of the kiln, they're still, like, adjusting to the new temperature, and they, like, crackle and tingle. It's really nice. But anyway, I just spoke to somebody, ouch, who made Christmas cookie dough last night. I think, what did she call them? Like sand, weird sand thing. Anyway, I'm going to respond to this one text from Casey, and then we're going to get started. Tater Tot, I love you. You're also, he's just sitting there, staring out on my desk. It's cute. Okay. Ooh, Tater's walking on my keyboard. Okay. Strudelmeyer, thank you for subscribing. Oh, you know what I loved growing up? Toaster strudels. Cinnamon ones, yum. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Had to respond to a text. Thought about selling knitted things before, but I'm already so worried about something I made falling apart. I know, it's like, it puts so much pressure once you start selling stuff. It's also the thing of, like, if this is, like, food safe and whatever, there's, like, a small crack on the bottom of this that I think is honestly fine. But it's, you know, stuff you have to think about if you're gonna like sell. You know? You know? Anyway, I have my soda stream water today. I'm gonna fill my cup up with it. Everybody, listen up. That's nice. A little ASMR to start your day. It's midday. I did make the mugs myself. I made them entirely on my own. Wow. There's the 2 different sized ones. Wow. And I made some for me too. Well, I made them more to test and then I just wound up keeping them. And I do love them. They make me so happy. I drink mango juice out of them. And I like them quite a bit. Wow. Wow. Can you believe I made these? That's the fun of pottery, is you do something like this and you're like, I made this. Ever done a group kill and fire and either had your work ruined because something blew up or worse, ruined everyone else's because your stuff blew up? Not yet. Ooh.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Well said, Ozzy and Boots. Thank you for cheering. I have not had my stuff blow up. I have seen like stuff fall onto other people's pieces and then they like get stuck together. I've had stuff stick to cookies, which is like this sort of just piece of clay that's been fired already that you put your clay on top of. So that way you have to like, because you see there's like no glaze on the bottom. So that way if the glaze runs down, it's going to stick to the cookie rather than the kiln. So I've had stuff stick to the cookie. I haven't had that since I was like a student though, which is good. But love the look. It looks perfect for coffee. Thank you. I'm really happy with them. I'm very pleased. I hope people like them. They seem to be liking them so far, but I still hope people like them. Don't eat those cookies. No, they would hurt your poor little mouth. Anyway, shall we go to the game? Boop. Oh, my hair. I hate when it's like halfway between dry and wet. It really makes me crazy. I also think I need to maybe bail on the bangs look. Anyway, shall we get started with Pentiment? Oop, turn on the controller. Okay, so we just started chapter 3 last we played. Someone said the Polygon was playing and they're using small heads and it looks weird, and I bet. Just unnatural, not right. Okay. I love this art. It's really so nice. Very good, Ryan. Also, not just keep talking about my pottery, but I love the like shiny and matte look. I think it looks so neat. Oh my god. Okay, I was worried it was going to do an update again. Seems to love doing those. Anyway, these small ones really turned out really well. I'm like kind of psyched about them. The like bottoms are really clean. You know, you ever make something and you're like, whoa, I made that. I made it. Okay, continue. Okay. I hope we continue to get more of the story with, what's his face? Master Mailer. I also hope that, Casper comes back. Hi, Tater Tot. You gonna come up? Go smell my finger? Ooh. Okay. You're so cute, Tater. Okay, let's look at the shrine. Saint Satia's shrine. Martha especially likes to leave offerings for her. All right, let's get the book going. Martha. Oh my god, look at her. She looks so old. I'm pretty sure Martha. Was she a kid before? I think maybe. Agnes gathers chamomile here every year to prepare her cures for the coming year. You want to come up, buddy? No, you just want to run away. Oh my god, look at those 2 cats! I love them. That's good. That is good. Okay. Can't go through there. We're running through here. Tater Tot, you coming up? What's going on? Alright, let's check the waterfall. Oops. I want to see what's different around town. Waterfall. Maybe that's found something to play with. Oh, it's a spring. Okay. You guys get those spring toys for your cats? I do. I do. The waterfall is always so beautiful. Okay. See how the mines are doing? I would think they would be even in more disrepair. The old salt wines, no one's minded tassing for ages. Grave's still there. Okay. Look at those ducks. That head on that duck is pretty good. Missed something. Is this Casper? No. This is... I forget her name. But she is the Magdalene. Thank you. She is the daughter of the WordPress guy. Not WordPress. Whatever. Whatever! I can't believe how quickly the leaves changed this year. Riveting. It's nice to see some green this time of year. Horehound is one of the few plants that grows around here. Oh my god. Say that to my face. Okay. Is Smokey still there? I hope so. Oh, this guy came back. Backslav. Hello, Magdalene. Smokey. Beard's looking great, as usual. It's nice to see some green this time of year. Okay. Where were we? I do want to go to the meadow and the abbey. I just want to explore all around. I'm not sure where we're supposed to be headed quite yet, but... Oopsies. Alright, well that's fine. Is this family still there? Because this thing caught on fire, remember? Oh, Andreas! Whoa! Hello. What? Good day, Master Mueller. What? What are you up to today? Drawing? What the hell? Anything interesting? No. Secrets. Oh, I see. I'll leave you to it then. Alright, who's this dog? Must be a new one. Stoos? I don't know how you pronounce the, like, German little B thing. The weird German S. The German cool S. Alright, see you later, little man. Okay. Mueller House. I've got so many questions. I've got so many questions. Oh, Elise. She stayed. She must be so happy now that her husband's dead. I got questions. B is double S. Okay, thank you. Hello, Magdalene. Okay. Oh, Anna! God bless you, Magdalene. Anna's looking old. Is that her kid, I wonder? Magdalene! Hello, Ulrich. Oh my god, she gave her kid the hat! And look at the kids' pictures are on the wall. I hope my face cam's not blocking it. Let's see. But the kids' pictures are on the wall. Oh, my face cam is completely blocking it. Boop! Look! Isn't that cute? Because remember the whole thing? The kid couldn't draw because the dad was mean? I wonder if the kid married Anna and this is his kid. That's my guess. That's my guess. Is this kid married Anna? This is his kid. What are you doing? Watching? Very well. Keep up the good work. Work, haha, just like Mom. I will work now. I barely remember anything from high school German. Is it? That was always a wild one. I mean, I guess if you're an American, to learn German in high school, just because it just feels like not the most useful language. I guess it's not really that much more useful than like French, but as an American. Sousa. Oh, Sousa. I mean, sweetie. That's cute. We got a lot of German speakers in the old chat. Old statue of St. Marty's. Seen better days. Love watching the violets bloom every year. They match the purple of the mountains. Oh, that's nice. Hold on, let's check out these bushes. No. The church. Okay. The golden hand. Hi! Oh, Killian, you're like a man now. Hannah, still having your affairs? Just wondering. No judgments! No card games to be played, I see. Remember when I won all the money last time? That was thrilling, to be honest. I do love how they've drawn everyone to look older. I think it's cool. Magdalene, hello, Nico. Alright, well. Carrying on with our day, I guess. Oh yeah! Sousas! We got a lot of Sousas in chat. For German, do you put just like an S at the end of the word to make it plural, or what do you do? I can smell the anise on the breeze. It reminds me of when I was little. What the fuck's anise? Bro, what are you talking about? Anise? Oh, where are the horsies? Wow, the Abbey's really not here anymore, huh? I mean, the vines have grown at the entrance to the old abbot's house. So did the... Huh. So I guess they all left. Town seems to be doing fine as far as I can tell. We'll see. Yeah, I guess a big fire will do that to you. In is the most common plural suffix. Oh, fascinating. Gertrude! Bless. God bless you, Magdalene. There's a kitten! Son of Mousefanger! Oh my god. Son of Mousefanger. And then there's a grandson of Mousefanger. Look at the grandson! Oh my god. Son of Mousefanger. Oh, that makes me happy. They knew that people would love Mousefanger. Mousefanger is a perfect angel. Son of Mousefanger. Oh, I love that. And the little kitten. Ugh, I still wish I knew Tater Tot as a kitten. He would have been so cute. I only knew him as an adult man. Hello, Margaret. It's Magdalene. Oh, Magdalene. God bless you. You don't normally come to the convent alone. What brings you here? Oh, you know, just covering my corners, making sure I don't miss anything. This is a video game after all. Not that you're not welcome, of course. It's always wonderful to have visitors. I had some spare time and thought I would say hello. Oh, well, hello. Haha. Okay. It is good to hear your voice, though. I enjoy it when outsiders visit the convent. Do you miss the outside world much, sister? Yes, sometimes. I miss the other Benedictine sisters especially. She'd never admit it, but Sister Lisbeth had the most wonderful voice. I always stood next to her if I could. Oh, that's nice. So did some of the nuns leave and some stay behind? Why stay then? Why didn't you leave when the Benedictines left Curacao? Truth be told, I was too frightened to leave. Curacao is my home. I didn't like the idea of becoming accustomed to a new place. Learning the convent's ins and outs was hard enough. I never went outside the convent much anyway. I know where everything is here, even if it's changed over the years. Sister Gertrude had already planned to stay too. The garden always needs tending, and 2 hands make light work. Besides, I can't leave Mousefanger behind. Yeah, dude. Oh, Mousefanger's a lady. Oh, this makes me happy. I'm gonna, yes, of course, she is truly the queen of Curacao. How has the convent changed very much since the Poor Clares arrived? Poor Clares, order of contemplative nuns founded by Saint Clare and the Francis of Assisi. As the name suggests, the Poor Clares are devoted to extreme poverty. They subsist purely on the donation of alms. Yes, the food is simpler and some of the prayers are different, but all the chores and gardening is the same. Gertrude misses making ink for the scriptorium, but I've enjoyed learning the sisters' new customs. Speaking of which, I should probably return to my chores. Of course, sister. Apologies for interrupting. Not at all, Magdalene. God bless you. Queen of Curacao, Mousefanger, Mousefanger, Mousefanger. Son of Mousefanger, hello. Of course you can't leave behind Mousefanger. Man, I love cats. Tater, I love you. I don't know where he went. Anyway. I feel like Margaret's aged the least of anyone. I feel like that's kind of the thing that happens when you get old. Like, you kind of keep getting older, but, like, sort of plateau a little bit. God bless you, Magdalene. Okay, God bless you, too. Okay, yeah, it's way less nice in here. We really are living in poverty. Okay. Hello, Liam 1884. Uh-oh, where is Andreas? Toilet's paper? I'll say nothing more. Oh, did they put the hand back? They must have. Okay. The Hand of St. Moritz. The poor Clares take care of it now that the Benedictines are gone. I love cats too. Playing Dwarf Fortress right now, and that your dwarves can't adopt cats, but rather cats adopt a dwarf is such a cute detail. Oh my god. That's good. Can I go inside the... Oh, it's too burnt. They won't let me in. They won't let me in! Alright, well... Yeah, it's kind of a sad scene nowadays. Oh, can I look at the mountains? There's like a thing there. How do I... Oh, there it is. Snow is creeping down the mountains. Winter will be here soon. Alright, well, let's go into town. Actually, can I go see the ruins? Are they the same? Let's find out. No, I guess I can't. Alright. Anywho. Alright, how's the town holding up? Okay, let's check out the church. This is where everybody must go now, because there's no abbey. Maze thing. Need something different for Magdalene. Mary, Mother of Jesus. Her painting has been here as long as I can remember. Very beautiful painting. But Sister Wendy would have a lot to say about it. Is it hard to become a nun? I guess probably not. It's like kind of a volunteer thing. Is it hard to unbecome a nun? Like, if you want to leave the nunnery, do they provide you with, like, any kind of support to be like, hey, here's a few bucks and some clothes? Like, what do you do? Brigida! Hello, Magdalene. How are you doing? That's your husband, who was not really your husband. Still have your girlfriend? I hope so! This is old Attilia's house. A shame that it's been left here to rot. Wonder if Attilia came back. An unknown on their own. No, they don't. You can leave, but you're on your own. Damn. I guess that's how they keep you in it. Jutta. Hey, Magdalene. Who the fuck's Jutta? Hello, Magdalene. Hello, ladies. This... Simon. I don't know if I know who Simon is. Hans. Hello, Magdalene. Hello, Hans. Did you need something? How are you doing? Fine enough. Weather's getting colder. And the family? Healthy and hardworking. Simon's been taking care of the winter provisions. Guess that's his kid? He's a good boy. Proud of him. And you know how smart Jutta is. Elsa's teaching her to read at that reading circle of hers. Cool. Maybe when she knows how to read, she could marry a rich man. Oh. Say, what would a rich man see in a farmer? Oh, no, because that seems mean. Say, I don't know where she'll find one of those in Tassing. More of them coming through every year, you know? Between the Saints, the Golden Hand, and the Rathouse, we could be a real city one day. Maybe then my grandkids or my great-grandkids can write books instead of read them. Haha. That's nice. Let's try it. It's got a magnifying glass. Oh shit, fuck. I shouldn't have said that. I know I'm not quick like you, but Dad always said us Bowers were the shiniest apples in the bushel. People just don't know how to look. I want them to look down from heaven and be proud that people finally see our worth. Shit, I'm sorry. For what it's worth, I think you're playing smart hands. Kind of you to say, Magdalene. I should get back to it. Until later. Shit, I feel like I maybe goofed up on that. Check out the Ex Libris pages for Magdalene if you haven't checked in on her specialties. Okay. Ooh, cool. Empiricist. She has a basic empirical mind. She is well read on the nature of plants and animals. Oh, it's because the book we picked for her. as well as possessing a keen ability to think through and process information she receives along with its implications. Cool! So she can kind of see through the shit. That's great. I'm just looking at the old map. Looks like what I remember it to look like. Wow, that's it. It is cool that picking the book makes such a big effect. I love that. I'm glad we did that one instead of like a romance one. Not that, you know, anything wrong with romance, but I think it's more fun. Just have her be like, I'm just a little smarty smart. Oh my god! Ill Peter, you're still around? Cool! Look at you go. That's great. Veronica! Hello, Magdalene. Okay. Clara, hello, Magdalene. Gonna just head to your bedroom. Hope that's fine and chill. Okay. Nothing special up here, I guess. I know, Il Peter. I like Il Peter. Everything does have a huge effect. The secret sauce of the game that they kept secret. Yeah. This game does a good job. It's like nice to play a game where it does really feel like your actions have consequence. Because a lot of games don't feel that way. Wow, Geese Peep. Good first message in the chat today. Oh, did he get a wife? Did he get a wife? Hold up. Endress. Morning, Magdalene. Is this Mrs. Endress? Good morning, Mistress Struckerlin. Ooh, I hope he got a wife. I hope he got a wife. Martha. Hey, Magda. Matilda. God bless you. Oops, sorry. God bless you. Oh. Is that the nun? Have they finally just become normal lovers? I hope so. Artemis. Hello, Magda. I don't know who that is. Ursula. Kind of remember this kid was like a baby, right? Fabian. Who's Fabian? All right. Okay. Black Till. Who's this guy? Eva. Hello, Magda. Oh, she must have remarried. Christina. Hi, Magda. Hello, Christina. What are you doing today? Helping Mom. Otts is right. You're really pretty. Oh. Oh. Thank you, Christina. You're really pretty, too. Hee hee. Thank you. Don't tell. It's a secret. I definitely won't. Haha. You're funny, Magda. Alright, cool. Eva. Nothing more to say, I guess? I also love the big head mode. Okay. So let's go to the upper part of town. No, let's go this way. Josh Sawyer, good writer. I assume that's the person who made this game? Oh, pottery's a tinkling. Josh Sawyer. Have they made anything else? Ooh, cutscene. Hey again, Mags. You seem kind of stinky to see me. Are you serious? I just told you not to call me that. What are you all doing out here? Don't you have better things to do? What business is that of yours? Not me. All my work's done, Mags. What do you care? It's not like you've got important work to do. Pick a background. Ooh, tinkerer. She tinkers with the press and type. Sometimes works with Baltus. Domestic. She can handle anything connected to the household or animal work. Bookkeeping. Proficient with balancing numbers and general accounting of data and information. I want to make her a tinkerer. This seems fun. I keep the press running for my dad and work with the Baltus on his inventions. Cool. Is that guy still inventing stuff? That seems a little more important than standing around the commons in the middle of the day. Baltus inventions are stupid. Doesn't seem like something a girl should be involved with, if you ask me. Right. No one did. Calm down, Mags. You're going to get a reputation. Too late to worry about that. She already has a reputation. Ooh, Barb. She's skilled at stinging, countering, and otherwise deflating people in conversation. Flirt. She likes to playfully tease. Haggle. Strong negotiator. Okay. Snoop. I kind of want to make her good at haggling. Because always feels really negative I mean, flirting doesn't, and I think flirting is fun. But I kind of want to make her good at haggling. Barbs gets intense, people say? Oh, shit. Okay, well, we're gonna do haggle. You've said that before. It doesn't make any sense. I bargain like a man. What does that even mean? Well, what it sounds like. This is New Game Plus or something. I think it's kind of like an epilogue, but I'm not really sure. I feel like there's still story stuff we haven't explored that I'm hopeful we will explore with her. But I'm not sure where a story's going to go or if someone's going to die. So, you still mad at me because I convinced Gret to give me her last pretzel on Friday. Let it go. Easy for you to say when you got the pretzel. All right, we got it. Lay off. Did you get those things your dad wanted? Oh, that's right. No, not yet. Hopefully I can just drop them off and start my reading for the day. Reading? What book is so important that you need to get back to it? Ooh, I want to make her a polyglot, I think. She can speak any foreign languages other than Italian, but she can read a little of almost all of them. What? All of them? She's familiar with the most popular common books of the day, a sort of trivia, almanacs, common knowledge, and scatological stories. What? She has read a wide range of contemporary books on Reformation and Counter-Reformation. I feel like languages are fun. She's been around the till all the time. But this is kind of a fun one because she's just sort of like, I'm fun to be around. I'm interesting to talk about, you know? And then this one I don't really care about. What do you guys think? Should I do polyglot or Volksbutcher? Because Volksbutcher is also fun to say. And there's scatological, which is poop. Act 3 of Pentiment won GB's best moment or sequence. Wow. Totally fair if you don't want to be spoiled. This game is good. I kind of think I want to do Volksbutcher. Because I feel like languages are fun, but I know scatological means relating to poop. I'm well aware. I just think it's fun, by Geesepeep, to have her be like fun to talk to. You know what I mean? Like she's just kind of fun to chat with. Because I feel like everything we've done has been a little more like haggling. She's like a tinkerer, and this is just like she's fun to talk to. We're doing this one. Okay. Melusine Esther sent it to me from Prague. Oh, is that the lady who came into town to have a baby? I don't remember. Is that about the snake woman who takes off all of her clothes? Sort of, but no, not really. Or all. Or at all? Oh, does it have any pictures? Right, I want to see. Calm down, I'm not showing you lecherous dogs anything. Don't you read all sorts of books about trees and birds and whatever? Yes, trees and birds and whatever, that's right. People are finally writing down what they see in nature instead of copying something a Greek imagined centuries ago. Do you have any books on frogs? So specific. What? Never mind. What? Wait, Otts, aren't you supposed to be at the Wrath House too? You're on the council. Sure, but it's pointless without your dad's plans. Hurry up and get them. I'll see you there. Your name would have been Esther if you'd been a girl. I like the name Esther. I think it's nice. Agnes. Good morning, Magdalene. Okay, I guess that's that. All right. Okay, let's talk to the fellas. Hey, Magdalene. Hey, Magdalene. Okay. Go to the bakery. Get some warm pretzels. Brett. Bless you, Magdalene. Okay. I can smell the anise on the breeze. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Hold up. Dad always makes anise cakes? Dad always bought anise cakes from Gret to help soothe my stomach when I was ill. Who's Gret? I don't really remember. I guess. Shit. It's the baker? Okay. Carl! Good day, Mr. Strucker. Wow, they really made... Damn. They made it. The Wrath House is the biggest building in Tassing. Yeah, this is legit. Baltus clock took ages to build and place. That's cool. Kind of feels like maybe where the plot needs me to go. Hold up. We'll come back here later. Stoltz house. Fuck Stoltz. This guy stinks. I guess he is the town doctor. Tuh. Tuh. I gotta hang up my chairs like that. I think it's cool. Alright, I want to hang out with my inventor buddy. Ooh, who's this? Naziu. Ciao, Magdalene. Ciao. Baltius Batis workshop? I wonder if we can do another lesson soon. Magdalene! Yes? The cinnamon I added to the beer is perfect. Cinnamon, doesn't that come from Cleon? Ugh, yes, at a great cost.
I'll probably rewatch from beginning later tonight. Thanks, though.
Okay, Kevin Cause. See you later. Is that not what you meant to write? Because you wrote oops after. Either way, thanks. Okay. Oh, never mind that. The copper pots you helped me pipe are part of the process. Oh, I'm gonna say, huh. For the Christmas celebration. Oh, I suppose you don't have much time left. Quite right. The wheel of time stops for no man, but it's gonna be wonderful. Cinnamon coffee from Ethiopia, cacao from the New World. Yeah, what he says. Jesus Christ, he who has the money can do everything. Problem? Of course not. It's your money. Okay. Anyway, I'm quite excited about it. This guy stinks. Naziu, you can leave. As such, alchemy is not normally my strong suit. And for all of Naziu's complaints about the cost, the base rye we're using is free. Really? Yes. The farmers had so much rye this year, they just couldn't use it all. Gret made as much bread with it as she could, but she wound up having to throw a lot out. So why not make beer? I'm gonna say yes, why not? Thank you. Look, this guy stinks, my inventor friend is nice, and that's all there is to it. It's okay. I'm not the best at Twitch stuff either. I'm gonna go to Central Town. I guess I have been here. Where is the... I want to go to the printing press house. I guess maybe we've been there. I don't know. Anyway, let's go to the main thing. The Wrath House. Klaus. Hello, Papa Klaus. Ah, Magdalene, it's good to see you, but you've forgotten the mural sketches. They're sitting on my workbench at home. Would you mind grabbing them for me? I need to show them to the council. Yes, of course. I'll be right back. Okay, well, sorry, everybody. Okay, mural sketches incoming. I'm so tired. I did not sleep well. Okay. This is not the most efficient way to go about it, I think, but that's fine. Wait, no, wait. Shit. That was where I wanted to be. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Drucker House. This is where I live. Don't go to sleep. Okay. I don't think we've ever been upstairs. Okay, I guess it's downstairs. Squeeze me. Alright, gimme. I hope I get to choose the murals. The Rathaus mural sketches. I think this is what my dad wants. I think these are all all of the plans. What is this? Is this part of the plans? Is it gonna be a little No! Stop. Shit. Huh. This isn't Dad's handwriting. I can actually kind of read this. I'm gonna say what an odd color. We don't have ink like this here. At least, I don't think we do. Well, whatever. I'll just bring it just in case. Alright, I better get these over to the Wrath House. No, the purple notes. Is it the devil doing it? Who's doing these notes? Who has been consistent enough? Is it ill Peter? Who could be doing the notes? We keep killing men, and yet the notes are around. Have I talked to you again? Doesn't matter. I don't know if they had more to say after our little cutscene convo. I love the music when the notes play. Okay. Hey everybody, just a heads up, someone's gonna get murdered. Alright. Bye. Cutscene time. I don't understand how we're still arguing about this. These murals should depict the truth. What we know is the truth. I don't think it's so simple, Claus. Are you afraid of angering our Lord, Father Thomas? I think Father Thomas means that the truth is not so easily agreed upon. Oh, Big Yorg, you lost an eye. I don't know. I'm tired of arguing. I just want it to look nice and show what happened. Magdalene, thank you for bringing these. Maybe illustrations will succeed where talking has failed. Excuse me. I'm done arguing with them. I'll see you at home for supper. Okay, Papa. Bye. It's all right, Magdalene. We don't need to see the drawings. It's not that we don't understand what he's trying to do. I didn't realize we had upset him so much. Sounds like things got worse after I left. Well, we've been arguing about this for almost 2 hours. For all the good it did us, he hasn't budged. What's the point of talking if you can't make any progress? Magdalene, could you speak to your father? Help him see things from our point of view? I'm gonna say I don't even know what you're arguing about. What's your point of view? Klaus has strong, very strong opinions on how the history of Tassing of Curacao Abbey should be portrayed. And those portrayals may upset some of our neighbors. Isn't the real concern that you're going to upset the Lord? Isn't everyone really worried about him coming here someday and seeing the revolt memorialized on the wall? You keep saying that we all disagree with him. I don't think I do. Not entirely. Well, what do you think, Yorg? I know I'm not the smartest man in this room, but I know what happened to my own dad. I know what he did. It doesn't feel right to ignore what happened to him, what happened to Otto. Look, you all knew my dad. I never had the chance. I don't want to make the people in this town angry. I don't want to make our Lord angry. None of us do. But maybe there's a way to tell this story in a way that's true without upsetting anyone. So, it's all very complicated, you see? You see, Magdalene? Try to get him to consider a portrayal of our history that's a little less inflammatory. My father was deeply affected by the revolt. Won't be easy. I don't think it's as complicated as you'll think. I'm going to convince him to do what you say. I'm sure that will work. I kind of be like, I don't think it's that complicated. It's inflammatory. Thank you, John Traffer. Hello. Anyway, father was deeply affected. I don't know what to say. They kind of feel sort of the same. I'm going to say I don't think it's as complicated as you all think. We need to come to an agreement or call off the mural entirely. He's been wanting to paint this mural for years. You can't tell him no all of a sudden. Then help us, Magdalene. Your father will listen to you. I won't promise anything. I'm going to say fine, but only so we can paint it, not on account of your bickering like children. Yeah. Now I'm going to go back home. This mess has taken up too much of my day already. Ugh. I like, oh, look at this clock they made. Wow. Cool, they have a clock now. That's fun. Hello, Papa. Magdalene. Thank you for bringing the drawings to Wrath House. I'm sorry it was a waste of time. Those men don't know what they want. When I tell them what I'm trying to do, they get scared. Then they talk and talk and talk. They talk all day and we're never any closer to a decision. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the whole thing. I'm gonna say, Dad, I'm worried about you. I know. I appreciate the concern. I suppose I haven't been this upset about something in a while. I'll get through it. I just need time. If they kill this girl's dad, I'm gonna be pissed. Why is it bothering you so much? Peter. Okay, my theory, I wonder if it's the lady who's kept at the church or if it's the Father Thomas, because they're both consistent and weird and it's kind of unexplained. Hey, Tater Tot. Kiss, kiss. Poke, poke. Okay. We all hear these stories about what this place was, how it came to be. And it feels like history is something that happened before, happened to other people. But 18 years ago, we lived through something, you and I, and everyone in Tassing. Everyone wants to forget about it, pretend it didn't happen. You don't. No, I don't. All those years ago, I did nothing. I was worried for you, worried for Benjamin and Rachel and Esther. I think those are the people who are having the baby. I was so afraid that I'd lose you. I wouldn't have been able to bear it. In the end, so many people died anyway. Peter and Ulrich and Andreas and all of the others. Was Ulrich... Why did Ulrich die? Why did Ulrich die? I don't really remember that. Okay. And we lived. Dad, everyone says that it wouldn't have made any difference. If you and the others had fought, you would have died. I would have died. Maybe I could have stopped him from going to the mill. Or maybe we could have stopped the peasants from burning it down. But we'll never know. You can't change the past, Dad. I know. The least I can do is make sure it's not forgotten. Something happened here. We were a part of it. I need to help people remember that. If I don't do it, who will? I'm gonna say, you're right, Dad. I wish the men in that rat house saw me the way you do. One way or another, you'll figure it out. I hope so. All the arguing has left me beat. I'm gonna go to bed early. Alright, I'm gonna stay up for a bit and write a letter to Esther. Also, by the way, you got a death note, just a heads up. Be careful, they're gonna kill you. Good. Please say hello to her from me. And her parents. I know, Dad. Good night, Magdalene. I love you. I love you too. Cute. He got shot. Oh. But then how did Peter die? I figured Peter died. I thought Peter got shot. How did Peter die? That's what I want to know. Did Peter just die from being old? Anyway, I'm going to put some socks on because my feetsies are tired. One moment. He burned the abbey. I think it's implied he died in the fire. The soldiers killed a bunch of folks as the abbey burned. Okay, yeah. I feel like the soldiers, because I feel like if he died in the fire, that would be more explicit. But him getting, like, killed by the soldiers makes sense. No, it's okay. I'm curious. I was curious. Anyway, putting my socks on. I love a good comfy wool sock for being around the house. I'm not really a slippers person, but I do like socks. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Okay. The massacre part. I don't really remember the massacring people. I remember the soldiers coming and then it was sort of scary, but I guess maybe they did. Anyway. The Rentonite folks showed up and put down the local revolt. Okay. Oh, I'm forgetting. I think I was so like, oh my god, Andreas walked into the fire that I kind of forgot. Anyway, all this running around has left me tired too. It would be nice to sit down at my desk and just write for a while. Hey. Right. Alright, where to begin? I should write to Esther. She's writing on her face. Dearest Esther. Okay, hold on. Gotta have a little refill on the old seltzer. Okay. Dearest Esther, Hope you've been well. Autumn has reached us here in Tassing at last. Hope you and your family are well. Dad sends his regards to your parents like usual. I've spent the last few days collecting oak galls with Sister Gertrude. I don't suppose you have the chance to do that in Prague. Sister Gertrude has been teaching me how to grind them into a smooth ink. It's difficult work, but you'll find no better ink anywhere in Bavaria. I'll send along a bottle with this letter. Oh, did I mention? Dad started a new project. He's painting a mural of Tassing's history in our new Rathaus to memorialize the revolt. The whole thing has me thinking about my own family history, past, present, and future. I don't think I want to stay in Tassing forever. It's a quaint place to grow up, but I'm 20 now. The printing shop has been in the family for years. Whew. Kind of like the idea of her being like, I live in Tassing. I love Tassing. Because I feel like we kind of learned from Andreas that, like, bigger and better isn't always better. You know what I mean? I'm going to say, looking forward to taking over the family shop. Of course, Dad will keep running it until he can't pull the levers anymore, but I'll take it over sooner or later. If I inherit the shop, I won't have to get married either. Of course, the print shop will be more profitable. I'm going to say, won't have to get married. Christ, you would not believe how annoying Oates is. Oates? I think his mom is under the impression that he's been courting me. Can you imagine? And yes, before you break the nib off your pen, I will come to visit you in Prague. I promise. I'll try to make time to visit before winter. Life has been bustling here. It feels very Portrait of a Lady on Fire. That's all I'll say. Dad's been busy with the Rathaus Memorial, so I've taken over in the workshop. I'm sure it will be a sight to behold once it's finished. Write back to me soon. All my love. Magda. Cute. Okay. This clock's hard to read. I don't like it. Okay. Should we sleep? Is there gonna be... I'm gonna poke around town and see if there's, like, anything going on. Otherwise, I'll probably just go to bed. I don't think there's gonna be a whole lot for me here. Yeah, everything's shut. People who are in the know. Is there gonna be stuff going on at night, or should I just go to bed? Because you know me, I always like to see everything. Loki Magdalene is gay choice. I mean... I don't think there was anything this time. Okay. It doesn't feel like there is. Can't go in any building. There's nobody about. Okay. Well, I'll just go back to bed. Okay. Kind of doesn't feel like there's anything. It feels like something's gonna happen at night. Gonna wake up to something horrifying, of course. It's late. I should get some rest. Go to sleep. It is tough to tell sometimes. Wow, her hair. Really doing something special in the big head mode. Uh-oh. Og! Dad? Dad? Magdalene! Oh, shit. Dad! Hang on, I'm coming. What the fuck? I knew it! The note! Dad! Magdalene! What happened? Are you alright? You're bleeding. Someone came into the house. Hit me over the head. I'm gonna go get Dr. Stoltz. Try not to move, Dad. Magdalene, it's not safe. Whoever attacked me... I say this wood is too deep for me to take care of on my own. Like, we need Dr. Stoltz. Magdalene, be careful. I will. I'll be right back, I promise. Oh, scary. Damn it. Damn, what the heck? Why did it take me so long to get Dr. Stoltz? Do you know anyone that would want to attack you, Klaus? Did you know why anyone would want to attack you? No. Maybe someone didn't like one of the books I sold them. Are you sure you didn't see a shadow and hit your head on the printing press? Come on, York. You saw the workshop. Somebody was looking for something. A burglar in Tassing? That's preposterous. Well, if it wasn't an attack, what was it? Enough. It was a deliberate blow to the head, unless any of you wish to debate my diagnosis. No, of course not. No. As I thought. Truthfully, Claus, I'm surprised the blow didn't kill you. You have a strong skull. It is a grave injury, Magdalene. You'll need to help take care of your father. I will, whatever I need to do. Good. Of course, the mural will have to be called off now. Klaus, you absolutely cannot get out of bed. No, it has to be done. This is too important. Just give me some time to rest. I'll find a way to make it work. I don't think we need to cancel the entire project. Can't we just wait? Klaus, your health comes first. Anyway, we haven't even been able to agree on what the mural should be. Indeed, it might be best to abandon the entire idea. Maybe Casper's going to come down and do it. They gotta give me, what's going on with Casper? You know? With respect, Father Thomas, you are not on this council. Yes, just offering an opinion. I can paint the mural. What? Mags, quit joking around. Well, I know you want to help your dad, but are you too young for something this big? Let's skip this debate. We all know I'm capable of doing this myself. Dad knows I'm capable. Let's do it. If you don't trust Magdalene to do the mural, to hell with a lot of you. Klaus. If you don't trust her, you don't trust me. I'll never do any work for this council again. Alright, I say we let her. It doesn't look like we have much choice. Much of a choice-oo. Doesn't look like we have much of a choice-oo, Sensei. Very well. Alright, Magdalene, you can do it. But you still need to talk to us about what you're doing, alright? Fine, but I'm taking Dad's ideas into account. Well, we'll figure it out. Thanks, Magdalene. Rest up, Klaus. I'll do my best, Jorg. Okay. I know, it sucks. Magdalene, just a moment. Yes, what is it? Your father is lucid right now, but his injury is severe. His current demeanor is misleading. What are you saying? Magdalene, there is damage to his brain. He may have a few weeks, maybe even a few months left, but he's not going to survive. Do we take him to see a surgeon? No, he can't be moved in this condition. In fact, he shouldn't move at all. Even if he could, I don't think the finest Italian surgeons would know how to deal with trauma like this. So he's just going to die? And there's nothing I can do about it? You can make him comfortable and you can enjoy the time you have left. But time will run out before long. We gotta paint this mural. We gotta paint the mural. Oh, man. Dad needs to be able to see the mural in its finished form. But I don't know how much time he has left. Werner said it could be a few months or... God protect him. I'll pick up where Dad left off. He wanted to paint the history of Tassing from its earliest days to the revolt. I'll start with the earliest parts of Tassing's history, the pagan tribes and the Romans. Then I'll move on to the founding of the Abbey and the Tassing saints. After that, I should find a way to protect our recent history. Depicting the revolt is important to Dad. People in Tassing might know some of the town's history, but not all of it. Dad said that the library in Curacao had those records. He was going to write the last prioress to see if she had any information. I should write to her now while I'm thinking about it. Okay. Alright, where to begin? Dad told me the last prioress at Curacao knew something about the old history of Tassing. He said she became the abbess of a convent in Bologna. Mother Illuminata? Yes, at St. Margherita. Man, it's so delicious. I should write to her. Small town, Republic of Genoa, along the coast of the Ligurian Sea. Okay. All right, here we go. Mother... I feel like if we're gonna do one, should we do, like, her biggest title? But maybe she doesn't want to hear about the Abbey. Or should we do the relevant title? Or no title. We'll just do the first one. My name is Magdalene Druckrin. I do not believe we've ever met, as I was young when you left Curacao. I am the daughter of Klaus Drucker, Magdalene. We are printers from Tassing. You were acquainted with my father. He bought many books from the library before that terrible fire consumed the place. I am writing because my father and I are creating a mural in the Tassing Rathaus. It's going to tell the history of our community in Curacao as well. We have only legends and folklore, since, of course, all of the Curaçao's books were destroyed in the fire. I was hoping you could tell us something about the early history of the town when the Romans were here. If you know anything about the early history of the Abbey itself, we would also be glad to hear of it. We would appreciate... She is kind of no nonsense, you're right. We'd appreciate any help you could give us and hope you are well. Always spoke highly of you after you cared for the sisters of the fire. Always spoke highly of you, especially after you cared for the books. Highly of your piety and intellect. If you would not mind a personal question, was it hard to return to Italy after being here for so many years? I'm going to say... He always spoke highly of you. You took care of the sisters after the fire. God bless you. They love when you say God bless, so I'm going to say God bless. I'm curious how much your choices in the letter, like, affect... I don't know. If I want to finish the mural before Christmas, I should start planning tomorrow. I should head to bed and get as much rest as I can. Okay, but... Oh, it's not even giving me an option to leave the house. Let's go check in on our pops. I guess we probably would have had the option to, like, go around town and talk to people, but I'm kind of chill with just, like, hey, we wrote a letter. Magdalene. Hey, Dad, how are you feeling? Can I get you anything? No, I'm fine. You go on. All right, I'll come back and check in on you later. All right. It's late. I should get some rest soon. Go to sleep. Won't even let me leave the house, so might as well go to sleep. Okay. Flipping off the old slippers. Brushing through your big hair. Yeah, it's probably good to note that Magdalene ends her days writing letters. Good to know. Yeah. I mean, I probably could have gone to town, talked to people. Whoa. 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 Maybe I should have talked to people. Jeez, a lot of time has passed. This lace seems hard. Yeah. Oh, crunch slam chest. Look what I got. Bubble water. Isn't that thrilling? I did about half the bubbles I typically do because I didn't want to ruin my teeth. It's so good though. Ah, Mistress Druckrin. I have a few letters here addressed to you. Man, look at this guy's fancy little donkey. Take care now. Thank you, sir. Letters. Ooh, I love this. Mother Illuminata wrote back to me. I hope her response helps me paint the mural. Oh, cute. Here, I'm going to turn my camera off. Boop. Boop. Mistress Druckrin, thank you for your letter. I hope this reply finds you and your father in good health. Well, I remember you both, as your father would carry you between the rows of our library in its final years. I also remember your late mother and brother. God keep their souls. While we did have some books that discussed Tassing's past, it's likely they were as mythological as what your neighbors believe. That said, I remember one of the peasants, Tillman Kreutzer, read about the history of the town. I know he died during the revolt, but perhaps his family knows some of what he learned. I should also say that it's not true that all of Curaçao's books were destroyed by the fire. Andreas Mailer managed to save some from the flames, God rest his soul. In the aftermath of that terrible night, cataloging and preserving the surviving books was not at the top of any of our minds. Even so, this topic has stirred a memory within me. Several years before the fire, there was a death at Curaçao, the murder of Baron Rothvogel. He had mentioned something about finding a copy of Historia Taciae, a comprehensive chronicle of your home. I had forgotten about it until now because the murder dominated all of our thoughts in the days and weeks that followed. Then I'm hearing a response. I wish we asked the question about moving back to Italy. Whatever. It troubles me now because I recall that the late Father Matthias was also reading a copy of Historia Taciae shortly before he died. We never accounted for either book's whereabouts. They have been hidden somewhere in the library and went up with everything else. Perhaps Prior Farenick took it from the Baron after the murder. Farenick had an interest in books of all sorts, of course, but it seems like an odd thing to do in the moment. Do you think he buried it in that grave? Then again, God only knows what he did and why he did it. Nicholas Haberl, the Baron's manservant, believed it may have been stolen by the town thief Martin Bauer. I understand he was killed by the mob along with the miller on the night of the fire. If he did steal the book, he took its whereabouts to his grave. If any of his family remain in Tassing, perhaps you could ask them. As for the history of the abbey, I fear that was also lost in the blaze. However, as a sacristan, appointed official of monastery responsible for maintaining the sacristy where vestments and objects used in ceremonies are kept. All right. Oh, he looks so old. Look at Matthew. His little gray hair. I love it. Prior Matthew learned a great deal about the subject. He did not keep in contact with him, but I know that he is now the Archdeacon of Sion. Once a free imperial city in the Holy Roman Empire, Sion became the capital of Valais when the canton joined the Swiss Confederacy following the Sabian War of 1499. Okay, so boop boop. He is no longer a Benedictine, but uses his family name, Fausingi So. So? If you write to him soon, your letter may reach him before snow covers Valais. What's a canton? What the hell's a canton? Please convey my best wishes to your father. He was a good friend in the abbey in its better years. Despite the violence that occurred, I hold no ill will towards anyone in Tassing. I pray that you have seen better days since that night, and that God forgives the many errors we made. God bless you all. Mother Illuminata, Abbess of Santa Margarita. All right. I'm back. Oh, Esther wrote to me as well. Okay, and goodbye. My dear Magda, my parents were glad to hear from your father. Please tell him they wish to hear from him soon. Well, speaking of printing, your ink was well received indeed. I've made several prints with it. They look lovely on the wall. Alicia has taken to making his own ink from the scraps he found around the house after he saw yours. Mother was furious when he spent several pfennigs trying to find lapis at the market. She sent him scrubbing the floors for it. Took him 3 days. I'm glad you're keeping busy, even though it keeps you from visiting. Father says we'll have room whenever you decide to make an appearance. And if you do take over the shop in Tassing, you'll have to make visits to Prague for supplies. Who knows? Maybe you'll meet someone here. I've made a good match too. Before the expulsion, there was a handsome young man at a synagogue, Simon, who caught my eye. His father is a merchant, and he is a doctor. He went to the University of Padua. Can you believe it? I'd quite like to marry him, if I can find him again. Damn, girl. Anyway, I think you should have even better luck than me. The boys would swoon over a beautiful blonde artist from the Alps. Please keep us abreast of your father's mural. We'll have to come see it when it's finished. Blessings, Esther. Okay, according to Wiki, a canton is a type of administrative division of a country. Oh, interesting. Well, thanks for the info. Okay. Where were we? German history shit? Yeah. I don't know how much is missable in the third act, but I will say there's big stuff, the biggest stuff that is impossible to miss. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. It doesn't also seem like she's really trying to, like, figure out who hit her father, although maybe that'll come into play more later. So I don't feel as much like, I gotta get all the information because I'm gonna have to accuse someone. You know what I mean? Ah, Magdalene. Sitting upright is still a struggle, I'm afraid. The dizziness makes my stomach turn, so I'd rather not eat at the moment. Are you sure? I can bring up something light like milk or broth. No, I can't stomach anything just yet. But tell me, where are you off to? I need to get started on the first part of the mural today, the old history. Mother Illuminata didn't know much about Tassing's early history, but she did give me a few places to start. I'm going to ask Black Till, okay, if his grandfather told him any stories. Illuminata said he used to read about the Romans. Mother Illuminata, Magdalene. Oops, what did I say? What did I call her? Young Kreutzer has mentioned those tales from time to time, yes. He comes by to borrow the books now and then. Usually when he's found something interesting, when he's found some interesting old ruin out in the fields, you might ask him about that. Ill Peter's always harumphed about how no one's paid attention to the old ways anymore too. That's a good point. I'm sure he'll have some stories to tell about old Tassing. You might stop to talk to him. I didn't think of that. Good idea. Of course, Magda, it's so nice to feel useful even if I am stuck here in bed. Nonsense. I'm just glad you're awake. You might talk to Smokey too. Oh yeah. The old charcoal burner seems to know more about what's in these woods. Whoops. That, and he's a known gossip. He's always been so kind to me when I chat with him. I'm certain he'll know something about the ruins. You may hear something worth your while, at any rate. I'll go talk to him. What about the ruins or the mines? I can't just use books and stories alone. I want to explore whatever is left over from the Romans and before. The salt mine and Roman ruins are the oldest parts of Tassing, so it only makes sense to see what they left behind. Ah, you take after your mother. She was always thorough in her research. You always said, that's what good artists do, Dad. Be careful, alright? I know the twins mess around near the salt mine, but I don't want you getting hurt. Who are the twins? I don't know why York doesn't keep them in line. Okay, York's kids. Always making trouble, those two. I'm gonna say, don't worry about me, Dad. I'll be careful. Good. I still need you to run the press for a little longer after all. Don't forget your other chores while you're running around town, alright? We still have a household to run. I'll get everything done. That's my girl. I'd better get going if I want to do all of that today. See you later, Dad. Good luck, Magdalene. Alright, we got stuff to do. Chores, etc. Did people watch the World Cup? I didn't. And I'm surprised that my neighbors didn't go crazier for... What's it called? Should I just go to sleep? Can you imagine? I love Obsidian games, but on the fence about this one. Why should you consider buying Pentiment? I mean, that's up to you. I think this game is just really good. I mean, I think if you care about a story, I think this is really... has interesting story, interesting characters. I also think it's one of the few games, like I said, where it feels like your choices actually matter. And I think it's really satisfying in that. I don't know, I also appreciate the questions it asks about humanity and legacy and history and whatever else. Damn, I gotta watch the final game. 4 million people celebrated in the streets of Buenos Aires? That's fun. Also, you can do a big head mode, which is a pretty big seller for this game. Oh, God bless you, Magdalene. And you, Father Thomas. But I also think if you're watching this and you're like, this doesn't look like a game for me, that's fine. I think you can probably enjoy it quite a bit by watching someone else play it. Also, it's on Game Pass. You don't have to buy it. But you could just try it if you have Game Pass. You look troubled. What's the matter? I seem to have lost the key to the tabernacle. That's bad. Without it, we'd have to go without the Eucharist, the concentrated elements of the communion, also called the Lord's Supper or Holy Communion. In Catholicism, Eucharist refers to the bread and wine after they've been transubstantiated into the body and blood of Christ. Oops, Eucharist. I'm sure I can find a way to get the tabernacle open. The lock shouldn't be that complex. Absolutely not. I won't have you picking your way into the tabernacle. Even if for a righteous purpose, I don't like the prospect of it. And why on earth do you know how to pick locks, Magdalene? All women do. It's just a matter of being a good wife. I'm gonna say Baltus taught me. Sometimes the mechanisms in his inventions get stuck. I have to fix them. I suppose that makes sense. Use thought talent wisely. I loved the way that sentence was first. Use thought talent wisely, Mistress Druckrin. Regardless, I won't have you forcing your way into the tabernacle. I'll find that key eventually. I won't leave Tassing's sanctifications at risk. I'll keep an eye out for it, Father. Thank you, Magdalene. Please, let me know if you have any ideas as to where it might be. God bless you. Yeah, I think Eucharist is the crackers and wine. Ooh, what's her face is here? I wonder if Sister Amelie has seen the tabernacle key anywhere. I should talk to her. Amelie. God bless you, Magdalene. God bless you, Sister Amelie. What brings you to the church this time of day? Lighting another votive candle for your father. Small candles lit during prayer. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I was hoping to speak with you, sister. Have you seen Father Thomas's tabernacle key anywhere? He misplaced it. I'm afraid I have not. Everything in the church has been as it should be. Though I did hear the 2 Gertner's children come in last evening. That York's kids? I did not rise, but I heard their whispering for a moment. They left as suddenly as they came. Why didn't you say anything? I didn't think anything of it. Many people come into the church throughout the week. This is a sacred space, and the people of Tassing respect it as such. They respect my privacy in this place, and I respect theirs. Why tell me this now? Because while I do not make a habit of needling, I know those 2 do. And because you said that Father Thomas had lost his key, their intentions last night may have been pure. If not, however, it would be Christian to remind them that theft is against the Lord's commandments. Do you think they wanted, like, the wine or something? I'm going to say, Michael, have a chat with them. I advise that you do what feels right in your heart. Thank you, sister. God bless you. God bless you. Also, why are your hands covered in purple ink? I don't trust them. I had the same feeling playing this game. Remember stuff from church. Wow. Wow. It feels like Abby is reading a book to us. That's funny. It is a lot of reading. Really gotta get used to reading aloud again. Okay. Any luck finding the tabernacle key? You'll let us know. Okay. Sure, it will turn up. Let's go talk to them before we accuse them. See you later, Father Thomas. When I think of Eucharist, I think of the game Euchre, which is a card game. Wow, look at everybody. Brigitte, Magdalene, how are you keeping? Eager to get to work on the mural. Oh, I'm certain it will be the pride of Tassing when you're through. You've always had your mother's talent for art. And how's your dad? You're the only person who's asked me how I'm doing before asking about my dad. I know how it is to be the sole caregiver. Yourself disappears behind the needs of the person you're looking after. I worry about you, carrying that weight alone. I remember when my dad fell. We cared for him best we could, but those few months before he passed were a tough time for everyone. But I believe God will put your dad through, whatever the doctor says. We need him. Is the doctor going around telling everyone? I don't know what I'd do if he'll die. I feel crazy even thinking about it. Should the worst come to pass, you will not be alone, Magdalene. Believe me. Man, this lady's nice. It may feel like you are, but have you thought about what you'll do if your dad doesn't come through this? Dad want me to keep up the printing press. I'm not going to get married. Dad want me to keep up the printing press. Wouldn't that be a sight? Are you sure you could handle it? It's a lot to manage on your own. But you're a good girl, Magda. There are any number of families in Tassing who'd be happy to take you. If you have someone in mind, don't you? I'm gonna say I promise you I do not. Such a modest girl, your dad raised you right. I mean Otts, of course. He's about as subtle as his father, God rest Otto's soul. I miss him. I wish I'd got to meet him, properly, I mean. He made an impression, that's for certain. Oh, the girls around town knew better than to moon after him, though. That didn't stop some of us. He was Eva's from the start. As Otts appears to be yours. Heh. But if nothing ever comes to that, know that you're always welcome in my family, Magda. Man, this lady's so nice. Kraft's a nice, hard-working boy. He's got a sharp mind, and he can provide for a family. They're trying to set me up with your son? Can you blame a mother for trying? You're a good, respectable girl, Magda. Any family would be lucky to have you as a daughter. Man, that's nice. I'm gonna say, I'd prefer to decide in my own time. Alright, I'll let it lie. You know, not every marriage may start off on solid footing. But then your husband runs away and an imposter comes back and things get better for you. But if you pray and work and trust in the Lord, you can find it in time. Believe me. Alright, maybe I'll never get married. Without a husband and children, who will care for you when you're old? The Lord made us from Adam's rib because he meant us to be a part of men. You would be lonely to never know that fullness of purpose. That's no life for someone like you. I'm gonna say you're not the first person to tell me so. That is because elders are wise, Magda. Trust in our love for you and the Lord's purpose. In any case, I should get back to the chores. Remember what I said. Whatever happens, you're always welcome in my home. Oh, before I forget, I have a question about an old book. Martin is supposed to have stolen it from that baron who was killed years ago. Do you know what happened to it? Oh. I hope this doesn't get me in any trouble, but I still have it hidden in a drawer. Martin left it behind when he ran off. He went to all the trouble of taking it, but he didn't bring it along? Martin was a thief, but he wasn't stupid. I'm sure he realized no one would believed he'd come by the book honestly, so he couldn't sell it. Why'd you keep it? What was I supposed to do? The Baron was killed soon after, and there I was, holding his stolen book. I didn't want Martin to get in any more trouble than he was already in. I never read it, though. I don't read well. I could take it off your hands. No one would ever know you kept it. I trust you to be true to your word, Magda. I'd like to have nothing more to do with it, to be frank. It reminds me of difficult times. A stolen book from a dead nobleman in our home. Perhaps it spoiled our milk and turned our eggs all these years. Here you are. Please don't tell anyone I had this. Ah, Historia Tassae. It's in Latin, which I don't read well. I'll puzzle over it in the evening. Thank you, Brigida. You've been a big help. Of course, Magda. Should have done the polyglot thing. Be well now. God bless. You too, Brigida. Until later. Alright, who here reads Latin? Magdalene, dear! Will you be joining the group today? Alas, I can't. What are you reading this time? We're starting with the beautiful Maglione today. Thank you for recommending it. I love the new books. I learn so much new every time. Some of these words, I don't understand why they have to be this difficult. It's so we'd come closer to the truth. Ha, the truth is always simple, so why not say it in simpler words? We'll get to the truth in no time. How is your father, Magdalene? He's doing better, I think. We all pray he'll be well soon. You need the prayers with Dr. Stoltz on the case. Oh, you'll need the prayers with Dr. Stoltz on the case. What do you mean, Aunt Hetty? You know what I mean, girl. Werner used to be a young little shit, but now he's old and a huge pile of shit. Hetty, please. That's not a Christian thing to say. But if she's right, she's right. Oh, shit. Still, we ought to remain good to our neighbors. Werner's many faults aside, may God bless Klaus with a speedy recovery. He's been through a lot and survived so far. He'll be fine. It's the stubbornness. People keep saying that. To be able to live this long, one has to be as God has made us. Your work on the mural continues, Magdalene. I'm going to say not a day goes to waste. Still don't know if you painting our history... I still don't know if you painting our history, if this is appropriate. Of course it is, Auntie Hetty. Magdalene is so talented. Why shouldn't she be able to? You will do us all proud. I am certain of that. I'll do my best. Until later. Alright. Seems relatively, good convo. I don't know. I like their little reading club. I want to start a book club. Okay. Simon. Hey, Magdalene. I heard what happened to your dad. How's he doing? Resting. He suffered a severe blow to the head. I'm worried to say the least. Hans sends his regards. The Bauer household is praying for a swift recovery. Thank you. And thank Hans and Judah as well. Judah. I will. Klaus has always been such a bedrock in Tassing. I'd hate for him to die. It'd be, sorry. I'm gonna say I feared as well. It's best not to ignore one's fears. Do you miss your father? Your real one, I mean? Who's fucking Simon, dude? Who is this? Do I miss him? Kind of. I don't remember Joseph all that much. He's become a haze of sorts, a faint echo, a feeling, an occasional emotion. I was so young when he got killed. Mom said I had trouble understanding what happened for a long time. Oh yeah. I understand my mom. She's like an empty hole for me. Yeah, you never got to see her, right? Not even a memory, huh? Suppose you have yourself for comparison. God molded you after her? I can imagine how she could have been like, stubborn and unruly, yeah? But can I know if I'm actually like my mom? All I have are stories from people. If that's what it takes, I don't see people of wealth and power giving the rest of us much headway. I'm gonna do that one. Guess not. But we know what happened 18 years ago. I can understand why the town council is careful. I don't know. I'm not smart like you, Magdalene. Anyway, the winter draws closer, so I got a lot of preparations to take care of. I truly hope Klaus recovers soon. God look after you both. Until later, Simon. Hey man, sorry I kind of called you stupid earlier. Hello, Magdalene. Hello, Hans. I hope your dad recovers quickly. He's a good man. I'll say thank you. Good. This town has seen too many terrible things, but we've recovered before. Maybe the Lord will return your dad to health too. I pray you're right. Be glad you have this time with him. I say, I wish I had as much with Heelwig. Heelwig? What's Heelwig? Anyway, I should get back to it. Until later, Hans. Who's Heelwig? Alright, El Peter. Tell me about this town's history. Hello, Peter. Can I talk to you for a moment? What's that? I was wondering if you could tell me some of the stories of Tassing. Oh, the old tales, Cough. It's been so damn long since anyone had a thought to ask me about what I know. But there's still a few of the old tales knocking about in this skull. Hee hee. Are there any myths from even before the Romans came to Tassing? Do you have any Roman legends about Tassing? I want to know even before the Romans came. Of course there are. The Romans weren't the first ones to live here, you know? There are spirits, older than the saints, that live in these woods, older than the Romans. They protect Tassing. They protected Tassing before St. Moritz ever set a blessed foot in town. I'm gonna say what sort of spirits? The sort that I'm getting at. Didn't your father teach you patience, Magdalene? Cough, cough. Sorry. It's Perchta and her wild hunt that scare them evil ones away. They've protected Tassing since its founding day. Long before those Romans, our ancestors roamed these mountains under a great chieftain called Raetus. Folk aren't as kind as they are now, and the tribes fought one another for the best land. The old chieftain was a yellow-bellied coward who neglected the old gods. He was too proud to make offerings. Because of him, the gods favored other tribes, and Raetus' people had no land to call their own. Instead, they wandered through these mountains and valleys, hunting and gathering what they could to survive. Off. One day, when winter was approaching, Raetus went hunting and found a wounded wolf tangled in a trap. But instead of killing the beast, as most men would, he helped the beast and loosed it from its bounds. Was the wolf spirit in disguise? Why would he do that? Wolves kill livestock. Sounds like Rafton's a bad chieftain too. I'm gonna say that was the wolf a spirit in disguise? Heh, of course not. Wolves are wolves, girl. Spirits don't need the skins of animals for their power. Still, you've got the sense of the thing. The old gods are keen to repay favors done, and Perchta is the goddess of the wild hunt. The wolves are her animals. She leads the wild hunt, and the wolves lead the hunts of the forest. Back in my day, folk knew it was bad luck to kill a wolf. Now, I'm the only one who remembers these things. Cough, cough. Perchta saw Raetus' action and took favor on him and told the wolf to lead the chief to her sacred spring. Raetus led his people to the spring and claimed it for his homeland, and we've been in this valley ever since. Then those goddamn Romans came and destroyed everything. But you see, there were other gods protecting this place before St. Moritz. I always do that. It's why a few of us still honor Perchta. She protects us against the witches and the fiends. I'm going to say it's a wonderful story. Perfect for the first part of the mural. Good, good. Nice to know I can still be of some use in this town. What about the Romans? Do you know any Roman legends of Tassing? Roman legends? Pah. I don't bother with stories from outsiders or tales of gods that aren't our own. The Romans did nothing but conquer our people and destroy this town. We've spent generation after generation building Tassing back up from those days. And still, our traditions keep dying with no one to carry them on. Only Ursula's given a damn about them these days. I'm asking about them right now. I'm going to say that's why I want to know, Peter. These stories need to be on the mural. The mural, Fine, fine. But I don't know any of the old Roman shit. Alright, alright. I have a lot to think about. Thank you for sharing your stories with me, Peter. How is this guy alive? I know, he's going to be alive to the end. At least someone wants to listen to me. Little Ursula used to sit by me years ago and listen to everything about the old customs. Too busy for that now, of course, but you might talk to her. She might remember more than I do now. Used to listen to the widow too, old Attilia. Knew more about the old ways than any of us. Ah, I'm tired. Talking so much has made my jaw ache. I'll leave you to rest then. God bless you, Peter. Who's Ursula? Big Jorg, what's up, my man? Ah, Magdalene, how are the hinges on your doors? Fine, I guess? Maybe Ender should take a look at them. I would have asked your father, but, well... Anyway, you wouldn't believe how many people in this town leave their hinges to rust. I didn't realize you had such an interest in hinges. Oh, it's not my interest in particular. Paul would like to institute a yearly check of all homes in Tassing. What do you think of that idea, Jorg? Well, it's not a bad thing, but I don't see why we need to make it official. Everyone in Tassing helps each other. As I see it, if someone notices a house in disrepair, we all pitch in to fix it. To do anything else would be unchristian. But if Paul wants to see it through, I'm happy to go along with it. Makes me feel useful, you know? Speaking of, I better get back to work. Nice to chat with you, Magda. See you later, Jorg. You're Googling Perchta. Ooh, I want to Google Perchta now. Perchta! Okay. Perchta. Images. Oh, yeah, she's spooky. That's fun. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, that's good. Terrifying Christmas witch. Ooh, it's seasonal. Cool. She's a Christmas witch. Man, that's fun. Perchta. It's so holiday. It's so festive. Perchta. Perchta. We need a Perchta emote. All right, cool. All right. Ooh. Let's go into the Gertner house. Veronica, hello. Hello, Magdalene. How's the mural going? I hope my husband hasn't been bothering you about it too much. Has he said anything to you about it? Ha! Mainly he's relieved that they don't need to make a decision about the matter anymore. He runs the farm just fine, but being on the council has made him think he has a say in everything going on in Tassing. Town business is all he talks about these days. Those men are bad influences on each other, if you ask me. Now they're chattering on about a yearly check of the hinges on every door in town. Hinges. Who gives a damn if the hinges on our front door creak? I'm gonna say, counts are just old men looking to feel important. We have enough to do as it is. If we wanted them to feel important, if God wanted them to feel important, he would have made them lords. Anyway, I think it's good of you to be working on the mural. I wish Artemis and Apollo would take an interest in something like that. Are those the twins? Yes. Speaking of, have you seen them around anywhere? They left this key for the tabernacle. I asked them to look after the chickens, but they've disappeared. I haven't seen them recently, but maybe they like to mess around in the forest. Maybe they wandered off there. This town isn't that big. I don't know where they get to that I can't find them. Father Thomas says that they're only so much trouble because I named them after Greek gods. He says those names have power, but I still like them. Besides, Apollo and Artemis were gods of virtues. If anything, they should be more well-behaved. I'm gonna say names only have as much power as we allow them to have. Can every Greek name really invoke pagan gods? Maybe you're right. Father Thomas spends too much time in his books. Besides, then he'd be in a poor state. Father Thomas, the doubter. Ha ha. Anyway, I'd better go find those rascals. Good luck on the mural, Magdalene. Thanks, Veronica. Until later. Clara! Hello, Magdalene, dear. How are you? How's Klaus? It's hard to know for certain. One day he seems well, and the next I can hardly understand his words. Neither of us is doing well. I'm having trouble coping with the stress. Dad's been hard to understand lately. I'm gonna say this one. Oh God, I will keep praying for you both. The both of you deserve the best. Life's been hard enough for you already. Please, let me know if you need any help around the house. I'd be happy to help. Say thank you. Very kind. Been so busy. I've let the house go a bit. Not to worry. I'll come by and help. Clara, you're so nice. Besides, then we can chat, and chatter makes chores pass quickly. With all my children up and grown and no husband to care for anymore, I've got to make myself useful somehow. Hmm. I'm gonna say Big Yorg is still in the house, though, isn't he? Oh, yes, but he's a grown man with children of his own. He and Veronica are capable of caring for their own household now. Eva is taking care of Oates, and Ursula and Fabian have their own life together. Okay. Ursula, Fabian. I do remember Ursula. I do remember Ursula now. Okay. She was like a little kid when, what's his face first, when Master Mailer first came to stay. They don't need me anymore. You sound sad. Ah, well, I suppose I am. I thank God that my children are all grown and prospering. But I do feel there's been something missing in my life. After so many years of tending to them and maintaining a home, I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna say, always find something new to do. Keep busy helping Greta in the bakery or something. I'm gonna say I understand. I wouldn't know what to do if I couldn't keep working the printing press. You are a driven one, Magdalene. The Lord has given you a gift. Never let anyone take that from you, even though you're young. You'll make a good life for yourself that way. I won't, I promise. Good. Anyway, I'll come by later, alright? See you then, Clara. God bless you, Magdalene. Well, that's nice. Before I play this game, I heard that Act 3 was one of the kids as MC, and I assumed it... Oh! I'm glad I didn't get spoiled on that before we got here. It would have been quite sad. Okay. Endress, do you have a wife now? Please say yes, please say yes. Rezi and I are very worried. I'm gonna say alive, and that's what matters. Did you discover who attacked him? No. Whoever it was, they left no sign. A terrible crime. Terrible. May God look after you both. We've had enough tragedy in this town. Has Gertrude been by to see him? I'd trust her over that doctor. He's not reliable. I'm gonna say he's the most bitter man I've ever met. And he only gets worse as the years go on. He used to talk about how he was too good for Tassing, destined for greater things. Still here, though. Why is he on the council? Whatever his faults, he's still an educated man. That counts for something, I guess. You should be on the council, not him. They asked me. Turned him down. I like what I do. I'm good at it. Don't need much else than that. Man, this is a good dude. Except Rezi, of course. Yeah! Wife guy! But I shouldn't gossip. If there's anything Rezi and I can do for you, let us know. I will. Thank you for your kindness, Endress. It's nothing. I owe your father more than I can say. Take care, Magdalene. Rezi, how do you like being married to the blacksmith? Hello, Mistress Druckrin. How's Klaus? Endress and I have been terribly worried. I'm gonna say his spirits are high, but he's not feeling good. If there's anything we can help you with, let us know. Endress is always ready to provide. I wonder if I didn't encourage him in the last act, if he would have a wife now. I'd be very curious to know. He and Klaus have been friends for a long time. I'm gonna say, if you don't mind, you weren't born in Tassing, am I right? No, I'm originally from Innsbruck. How did you arrive here? I know how. The twists of Provence are sudden and unpredictable. I was but a young girl selling all manner of wares on the market, pots and the like. One day, this man appears to the stall, all jitters and nerves, stammering over his words, but charming in a way. We spoke at length. I was intrigued and soon enamored, as if a candle had been lit. Cute! Endress is a man of talents and means, after all, blessed with a kind soul. How did it feel to leave home for someone somewhere far away, uprooting yourself from the life you had? That's what I want to know. Frightening, to be sure. Leaving Innsbruck, my friends and family behind, but it was exciting as well, going off to find new opportunities and build a new life. There wasn't much I had to look forward to in Innsbruck, few prospects for a poor girl. I couldn't see myself sitting at the market, continuing to sell odds and ends. You get an achievement for convincing him to go for it, so I would guess he wouldn't have a wife if you don't do that earlier, but I haven't done it myself. Interesting. Seems like no, he'd be alone. Whoa. The guy was alone in your run. Oh, man. I'm so happy we got him a wife. Okay, sometimes there are risks we just have to take. Very inspiring, Rezi. I'm glad you found happiness here. Oop. We all struggle in this world, but the moments of joy outweigh the bad. It's how God has set the world, his benevolence guiding us through it all. I feel I've been blessed, and it's not been all bad for Endress either. Hee hee. Hee hee hee. I assist him with the bookkeeping side of the smithy and other things. Thank you for telling me about your past. It's nothing, Magdalene. I hope it has provided you with some encouragement. Don't forget, you are important as well, and deserving to live your life. Everyone's so nice to her. Alright, I have to assist Endress with a few things. Be well, Magdalene. Until later, Therese. I do like the name Therese. Alright, I think we're actually going to call it there. I think that's what I'm going to do. Is I think we're going to call it. Let's find someone to raid. I should be back tomorrow. Sort of normal time, 11:30-ish. But why don't we raid little Simsy? I'll see y'all over there. Go to another map first. Oh, is that to make sure it, like, saves? Save and go back, because I want to remember. Auto saves and go to a new map. Thank you. Good tip. Anyway, yes, of course. Thanks as usual, little Simsy. Thanks as usual to the mods and to friends and for everyone for liking and following and subscribing and all that fun stuff. My name is Abby Russell, and I'll be back tomorrow. See you later. Goodbye.